Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Caught me
Oh,
in mid
what's going
routine.
on?
Sorry,
Oh,
I
oh,
don't know.
we
Shit
back.
happens. Caught me. Welcome back to another episode of Nobody's Listening.
Yes, sir.
Always two favorite hosts, Pimp and Grubs. Always started off with a make sure you like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend who tells a friend. Tell the news lady up the street to tell everybody business. Get us out there.
Tell Alex Holly. Make sure y'all tell Alex Holly about us.
Yeah, yeah. Um, let's see. We got a funny list of topics today. Without having seen it, then okay. Let's start off with this death threat stuff. When y'all niggas start giving death threats to kids,
You
man?
got death threats?
No,
Oh, with the
you ain't
college
see that
player?
shit. Yeah, but see,
What? Now, let me say this. And I'm not stealing game or swag from anybody. But what I will say is what I heard because I've heard Cam and Mace discuss this topic on their podcast or on their show. It is what it is, and I'm gonna agree with what they said. I don't agree, but I understand, and I say that because it's like anybody that got eyes could clearly see that that was a dirty play. That's
now
not how the game of football is played, bro. Like, I mean, if you going to do a dirty play in football, you gotta at least make sure. And then with the way this shit is now, it's cameras everywhere. It's cell phone cameras. It's the cameras all around the stadium. It's the cameras swinging up and down the field and shit or whatever. So it's like you can't really get away with too much crazy shit on the field. And what he did was a clear, dirty fucking play. Again, I'm not saying that it's okay for him to receive death threats, but I understand because
so you saying that
let's just
no
say, let's just say, let's just say that that's a career-ending injury for Travis Hunter. Let's just say, I don't want to put that on him, but let's just say that that was a career-ending injury. You just fucked up whatever situation he had planned. And granted, it's always the saying, don't count your eggs or your chickens before they hatch or whatever. But granted, we know that man's going to the league, bro. Travis Hunter is a fucking beast out there on that football field. So for you to blatantly go out there and put a dirty hit out on a player when it's like it's unwarranted. It's like shit like that is unwarranted. Like it's like, bro, come on, man. It's not like y'all had words before this game, and even if they did, we don't know. But we didn't see it. It hasn't been posted online, so it's like that play was fucking dirty. It was uncalled for, and I guarantee you, had it been a black player that put that lit up a fucking white player like that, that's a possible fucking Heisman Trophy runner up or a possible Heisman Trophy winner, I guarantee you that shit would have went way different. Oh yeah, it would have went way different, nigga. He probably would have been playing at a fucking JUCO right now. He might not even been able to play football, nigga. He probably would have been playing fucking flag football or arena football, nigga. He'd have been playing in the mall, nigga. He'd have been playing out in the back of King of Prussia Mall. You feel what I'm saying? That shit was a dirty play. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like that he getting death threats, him and his family. But again, I understand.
well, next topic at hand. While we talking about
Oh
football,
no
I
no
see
no no no
some.
no no. Let's not move to the next topic. Do you got anything to say about that, bro? Because I mean, you brung it up, and then I kind of interjected. So
Well, see, we talk about two.
I don't want to move away from this topic without hearing what you got to say about it. But
I
to me,
was
that shit was
going.
fucked.
I was gonna ask, was it tied to the threats that I mean the bounty that Charleston White put out?
What do you mean? I'm not. I don't understand.
Charleston White put out a bounty, said he will pay any player that hurt Deion's son.
That wasn't Deion Sando that he hit.
I understand that, but it was just kind of ironic, the
This
same
what
week
I'm
he put that
about.
out.
This what I'm gonna say. This what I'm gonna say about Charleston White, since that's what the word is that's been put out. Charleston White, you might have bread or whatever or something like that or whatever, my nigga, but make sure your bitch ass get paid for the shows that you doing before you go trying to put hits out on fucking players that's kids and shit. You bitch ass nigga. How about somebody come and punch you, you pussy ass nigga? But you know what? I'm not even gonna say that because we know you pepper spray motherfuckers and you quick to call the cops and all that shit with your bitch ass.
Yeah.
Charleston White, you a fucking hoe. You a hoe ass bitch ass nigga. Take it how you want to take it. You sitting out here bitching, talking about some, oh, they ain't pay me this, and Live Nation ain't pay me that, and TK Kirkland ain't pay me this, and he got me kicked off the show and all that. Like, nigga, for one, you're not a comedian. You a joke, but you're not a fucking comedian. It's a difference between being a joke and being a comedian. Charleston White is a fucking joke. Charleston White should be a fucking character off the fucking Boondocks. Nigga, you're a fucking character, bro. You're a character. You ain't no real nigga. Don't nobody, anybody that look at Charleston White and say that that's a real nigga is a real fucking fool. Charleston White remind me of the nigga, hey, they call me Shawty, mixed with Tommy Davidson. Nigga, you're a character, nigga. Like you're not even a real person to me, bro. Like you're come on, man. Like Charleston White is a whole ass nigga too, bro. Like moving on. Like we don't let I
Like
don't
I
want to
said,
discuss whole niggas on here, bro. I don't want to give whole niggas a platform on our platform. You feel what I'm saying? And Charleston White and Hassan Campbell are whole niggas. Yeah,
well,
nigga. Taking shots every single chance we get. Hassan Campbell, you bitch ass nigga. I'm sorry. Hassan. My bad. My bad, Ak.
it's
Because you
violated.
claim you Muslim, Ak. I ain't Muslim, but you claim you Muslim, Ak. Ain't no Muslim nigga letting nobody, ain't no Muslim nigga letting nobody rub no meats up against their thighs, fam.
Nigga,
Get the fuck out of here.
put a swine on me. But yeah,
Moving
fact.
on.
I got some interesting
Moving on.
news that a lot of people might want to hear. Seen something on the news this morning that XFL is looking to merge with the USFL to make the league bigger.
Moving on. Say no.
I watch it, so I actually like it a little bit. Plus, our teams are the best teams in the league, so I actually like it. Jersey and Philly got two of the best teams in the league.
And what in USFL or the XFL shit?
USFL.
XFL, that's Vince McMahon shit, right?
Well, I know one of them was Donald Trump Jones and one with Vince Jones.
So the XFL is Vince and USFL is Donald Trump. So he still got like parts of that because I remember before they started like the whole AFC NFC thing, it was something like that going on, like with the USFL, and some of the teams end up merging with the NFL in a sense, like the same way it was with the ABA and the NBA.
Let's see if I can remember. The XFL actually was pretty popular, but remember he got tied up in that crazy lawsuit with the world's wildlife. The Wildlife Federation or something.
World Wildlife Federation,
Yeah,
World
yeah,
Wildlife Fund, and the World Wrestling Federation. Yeah, and that which is also some bullshit because it was like nobody was worried about them fucking panda
yeah.
bears or
For
koala bears
no,
or whatever
nobody
the
was
fuck
worried
y'all
about
mascot was, bro.
nobody was worried about him using that name for 30 years. 30 years they wasn't worried about it.
Until the
But
internet
then
came up.
and
Now
then
y'all
it
want
got
in the .com shit.
massive, and now all of a sudden they want it because
I
it's the
understand
name is
that,
so
but see, and
large.
you made me. You oh no, that's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. I just made a mistake about something I said about like as far as like with the USFL and all. So teams didn't merge with the NFL, I don't believe, from the USFL. They might have or they might not have. But what I do know is some players from the USFL end up going over to the NFL and becoming like big time names, like players like
He hate me.
such as like say that again.
She hate me or something, or he hate me.
He hate me went to the NFL.
Yeah, I think he made it over.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
think he
believe he went to the
stayed.
NFL. But I know Kurt Warner was in the USFL
So the
and
USFL been around.
yeah. The USFL and also like the also like no wait because I
That
might be
is
mistaken again. But again, the USFL and I know the Canadian Football League been around for a little minute. But what I do know is from one of those leagues, Kurt Warner came from either the USFL or from the Canadian Football League and start producing those numbers that he was doing. Like because a lot of people we gotta think like it's a lot of great quarterbacks that was out there, bro. And like I'm not a Rams fan or anything like that or whatever. But I know Kurt Warner was one of those guys that was like up there in the top rankings. Like when it came to playing Madden and all that shit, when they had Marshall Falk and all that type shit over there on their team, like they was a fucking problem. But like certain quarterbacks that that I know of that was like a crazy problem was like you had like of course Tom Brady, of course Tom Brady, of course Peyton Manning, you know what I'm saying? And then a few years later, Eli Manning started coming into the league, getting his championships and all that type shit.
you talk
But you
about
also
later
had
on.
quarterbacks like Drew Brees, but no, no, but you had quarterbacks like Drew Brees who
You
came
talk
in
about
also a
later
little bit.
on down the
But
line.
then, but but then you had Philip Rivers also.
Man,
But I'm just saying, like around that time.
man, you ain't naming no Michael Vicks or none of them, man.
No. I'm just talking about in this. I'm talking about in this certain era that I was talking about, like that I was just speaking on or whatever, like right
So you
quick or
saying
whatever. Like as far as like
before
no, because I
the
only reason why I was
Aikmans,
saying that. No,
the
no. Only reason why
Favres,
I
the
was
Montanas.
listen, bro. Only reason why I was saying that is because I was talking about Kurt Warner. So I was bringing up guys who played in that same era as Kurt Warner. So that's why I was like, I didn't want to get it confused as if I was a Kurt Warner fan over a Tom Brady fan or Drew Brees or Peyton Manning or Philip Rivers or these guys. But I'm just saying, like Kurt Warner was coming out and he was doing you know what I'm saying? Like he was balling. Pause. He was doing what he was supposed to do out there. But I'm not forgetting about quarterbacks, great quarterbacks like Troy Aikman. What you turn your head to
Quarterbacks.
the side for? Huh? The Roger Staubachs of the game. You feel what I'm saying? I'm you know what I'm saying? I didn't go back that far.
Like the
You know
only
what I'm saying? Like you didn't give
nigga, the
give me
only
a chance.
the only stallback I respect niggas from the longest yard, nigga Burt Reynolds. I don't know. I don't know.
See, now
Oh,
you really being
oh,
disrespectful, nigga.
not about that.
Again, you're a Cleveland Browns fan. You feel me?
Jim Brown was a shit.
How many Super Bowls did Jim Brown win?
Why you bring up old shit?
No, I was just trying to figure out because you brought up his name. So
I
you
mean,
brought up the old. You brought up the old.
if I had to really, I can only go back as far as I could think. So they won the same amount y'all have in the last 20 years, somewhere around there, give or take.
How many of those games did you see? Did you watch? How many of those games were you
which,
alive for?
which game?
You said they won. They won how many games? That oh, you said they won as many games as we won Super Bowls.
No, they won as many Super Bowls as y'all have won in the last 20 plus years.
The Browns did. Oh, you said okay. I get that. How many have they won in the history of football?
I don't know. You know.
You don't know? Yeah, I don't know either. I don't think they have any. I don't know. I'm not sure. You remember that time that Bobby Boucher came back and the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl?
That's what the Browns needed, you know? That's what the Browns. What happened to lingerie football?
The lingerie football league.
Yeah.
I believe that's still out there. I believe that's still a thing.
Let it going out on me, man.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were talking. I'm like, nigga, you shooting dice, nigga? That nigga said, what happened to the lingerie league, man? Bet my life on that shit, nigga.
Got
I
it
bet
in
not
Vegas.
crack, nigga. I bet not crack.
But they actually have I follow a chick on Instagram.
We
She's a professional women's football player. But I don't ever see them
talking about
play on
that.
TV.
She's semi-pro. You talking about that brown skin John, right? She
Track
like brown
baby or
skin,
something.
light brown skin, and she
Yeah,
was
from
like
out
standing like
Atlanta.
this in like her profile picture
I know she made
on the
sneakers and
picture with the
everything.
football equipment on. She's
She got her
standing like that.
own, she got her own sneakers and everything. They got named like Track Baby 101 or something.
I don't remember seeing no coochie cleats out.
Well, she got her own sneakers. She got her sneakers and slides she made.
So instead of Nikes, she got some Dikes.
Yeah. No, nigga, she married to a dude.
She got some. She got some. I'm sorry, world. Don't cancel us. No. You said she played football. Like I'm just saying. Like I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. Like
Yeah, she
I
played
don't know.
professional football.
Professional, like NFL.
Look, oh, women's.
Oh, in the lingerie league.
But no, that bitch, she gets paid millions of dollars. Ain't no semi-pro, no lingerie league. No, nigga, she get paid big bucks. She was one of the highest paid women football players. That's
This
how she came
episode,
across
if
my
everybody's
radar.
listening, has been brought to you guys by Snoop cereal. Make sure y'all go out and get a box of that Snoop cereal. You know what I'm saying? They got
Yeah.
several different flavors for all sorts of neighbors.
And Brodus Foods, this is I'm gonna talk to y'all directly.
Brodus Foods. Yes, sir.
But those ones he just held up, I think that y'all should have the frosting on both sides. Cause I'm not really a shredded wheat guy, but I tried them, and I think the frosting should be on both sides. The cinnamon joints.
You want
Oh,
double
yeah,
frosting?
yeah,
You talking
yeah.
about? Hold on, wait. You talking about the cinnamon toasties?
Yo, them
Cinnamon toasties?
cinnamon toasties on point. They on point. I ain't gonna lie. They giving Cinnamon Toast Crunch a run for their money. I ain't gonna lie to you, but at the end of the day, I'm glad. The main reason I brought that up is because um what I seen the other day deeply saddened me. And I had went in Walmart the other day and I got my boxes of Snoop cereal, but they in Walmart clearance aisle for $1.
Disrespect. But
But
y'all selling honeycombs and tricks for $7.98 right up the aisle.
I can't say nothing bad about honeycombs. They got to deal with posts. But as far
Oh,
as
speaking of
me,
post, make sure you guys go out, get your Post Malone cup. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? You threw the alley oop, I had to just come through and just be, Mamba. You know what I'm saying?
well, being as they it's like it's just like kind of the show, because like person was in the store was a little upset, like, damn, that's fucked up. That's only because that's a black owned company. That's why they doing them that way. I said, well, first off, yeah, it's a hurt blow for us. But as far as Brodus Foods, that ain't no hurt blow because Walmart buy they
Still
shit
getting
up
that money
front. Yeah,
regardless.
they
Because he got
got
the
paid.
concept of it. So he's still getting
Yeah,
that money regardless.
yeah. Walmart takes that loss on that bunch of boxes that they bought. But even when I seen it, I didn't see it till it made it to the clearance side. I don't walk in that cereal aisle every day. I've never seen it
Here's a
on the
quick
show.
Pause. Here's a quick tip for what they should do. And hopefully they take my advice. But I believe Snoop should at least have a cardboard cutout with him holding all of the cereals that he has,
Oh,
Master P, with a cardboard cutout
wait,
and
wait,
post it.
wait.
And
Hold
they
up.
need to be in stores, in stores.
I'm gonna tell
So
you the
where
same
those
thing.
people should know what they're purchasing. Because had I not known, had I not had the smarts that I had when I first picked it up, I picked it up just off the strength of just me like just looking at it, and I just was like, oh yo, look, you know what I'm saying, yada yada yada. And then I looked at it and I was like, wait, it says Snoop cereal. And then I read the name, I was like, bro, it's foods. I was like, hold up, wait, that's Snoop last name. Like I'm like, hold up, wait. I think this Snoop Dogg cereal. Like I remember him saying something about having this cereal. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it was like kind of sore, bro. Like I like, you know what I'm saying? Like so, it was like for me not to know that this was attached to Snoop Dogg or Master P is wild. I shouldn't have to go on Instagram and know y'all got a fucking cereal out, bro. I really shouldn't. I should see billboards. I should see that shit on the side of buses, trains, planes, and fucking automobiles. You understand what I'm saying? Because y'all are who y'all are. Y'all are fucking legends in the game. So y'all deserve way more than y'all cereal to be in the fucking aisle for $1. And me to not know that it's attached to fucking legends.
Well, so you know the difference why? If you go on Walmart, go look at his 19 Crimes, Joan. That is a big standing cutout with him with his arms open, holding bottles. That's alcohol. That got prime location into the alcohol aisles before you turn down. It ain't alcohol. If he made alcoholic
That's
cereal,
down there where you at. We don't have that shit up here. It's
what
up here,
19
but it's
Crimes?
not a huge billboard for it.
He got a standing cutout in that joint with him. Like you can see face and everything for the 19 Crimes, but for the cereal, nothing. I didn't even know Walmart had it, to be honest, until it made it to the clearance room. So, I mean, I know the reason why. It's sad. I mean, I hopefully don't they continue to sell it. I mean, because they actually did meet their quota. They sold the cereal. It's just Walmart take that loss. And I hope it's more of a Walmart is gonna take that loss like a man and say that we did make the money because we did poor promotion. And I mean, I can only go by my state. And the reason why I say my state is so valuable, nigga, this where all the bullshit comes to try. People here are adventurous, so they'll send, the weirdest shit that don't nobody fucking want.
But you know
Like
what's
that's the
crazy though, bro? Also, it's not in a sense, it's not Walmart's fault either, because I know that with shoes, and the same as with clothes or with anything else, that's a product that's not really selling, that's not catching a lot of people's eyes and all that stuff. After a certain amount of time, the price has to get reduced.
yeah.
Because
I no
now
price has
that's
to
like
get reduced because it does the shelf life.
right. And that's just like I remember someone told me from Snipes. They told me this was when Snipes was Keep USA. But they told me they was like, yo, after a certain amount of time, like they was like, say if we get 40 pairs of Jordans and only 30 of them sell, or 35 of them sell. No, matter of fact, fuck it. 38 of them sell. Only 38 of them sell out. And then after that, everybody that's coming there, they don't have a size, 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 they don't have a size. Say it's like a weird ass size, like a fucking 11 and a half or 13 and a half or something like that or whatever. Long story short, after about a month or so or 2 months or so, however many shoes left they have in that size, if they was $200 or 250 or 280, now them bitches gotta go down to 200 or 180 or 165 or 145. Like like you know what I'm saying? Like because it still has to get sold. Like now, granted, y'all done already gotta pay for that, but it's still like you know what I'm saying? Like that store still even gonna make their money off of it. But at the end of the day, it's just like that shoe didn't do what it was supposed to do type shit. That's how it works. Like I know for a fact that that's how it works when it comes to shit like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like you see how we just said like that store would take the hit, but in a sense
Yeah.
like that with a sneaker store, they wouldn't really take the hit because it's like they still get paid too. Like they getting the product in their store. They're paying for this product to come in there, but they're still already making their money. They're still regardless of what they got. And I'm fuck it. That's my final take on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even gonna. That's my final take on that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what another thing that's really been bothering me, bro. Like I don't like to speak on people's personal issues and all that type of shit. I don't know what's going on with the. It's not my business to know what's going on, but it's bothering me, and it shouldn't be bothering me because it's not my business. But it's weird to me. I don't like that whole whatever the fuck going on with that Remy Martin. I said Remy Martin. That Remy Ma and Easy to Block Captain and Papoose situation. Like I don't like none of that shit that's going on, bro. Like I really don't. That fucking rap battle that just went down though, that shit was wild. That shit was unexpected.
That's one
I,
cool
I, can't,
stuff.
I can't wait till they drop the whole battle.
That's, now, for me, I want to talk about it because I can't hold no bias. It's too close to home. At the
Yeah,
end of
I
the
don't. I
day,
don't want to talk about it because we not. We ain't no bitch ass blogging niggas that just gonna be like, oh yeah, Remy cheating and da da da.
nah, I ain't
That
talking about it for that. I'm talking about it because it's either a Philly nigga lied on this slam or a Philly nigga running around running his mouth like a bitch. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and say
either way is not cool.
yeah, it's not
So it's like
surprising.
you know what I'm saying.
It
Like
won't
either
be
way,
the
it's
first
not cool
time I
though,
heard
bro.
that out of Philly
Either way, it
niggas.
ain't
So
cool. The narrative is not a good look. That's not a good look.
it's already running board. It's not, but some of the times I'm one of them people who, like I said, I like chess, so I think ahead. Now, he, I think ahead. So when you think ahead, it's like most people would see, oh, she this, she that, they this, they that. Now, the way I look at stuff, hope it don't get me, kidnapped, but I look at the bigger picture. I look at, okay, I got this nigga on my platform. He's considered as one of the most sought out battle rappers at this time. Everybody know how a nigga love a good nut ass story. These people got publicists, marketing teams, tons of people around them giving them advice. They all got thick skin. So I do think of the narrative of, are they playing us? Like for instance, when I used to tell cats, when they used to always come to me with that, oh, Jay-Z's in the Illuminati and it's a secret organization. No, nigga, the catch is what I've been saying since 2007, 2008. These niggas learn that people are dick eaters. So they put that shit in them videos to make y'all dick eaters keep talking about them, keep them
That's gonna
relevant.
make me hotter.
See what I'm saying? And people do it. They come up with these stories and attach it to this, and they're sacrificing this and man, no, nigga, they sacrificing your dumb ass to make you get in your car and go buy them CDs back then. And then they sacrificing your dumb ass to keep searching them. Because the part that people forget, as long as you're talking about them, as long as you're searching them, their names stay relevant up in the food chain. That's why people never die out.
And
That's the
you know what a super duper woke dickhead to tell you? Yeah, that's what they want you to do. They they putting you in a trance. They mesmerizing you. They making you do this. Like, nigga, shut up, nigga.
like
Shut
I
up.
tell, like I know
Shut
for a
up.
fact. I mean, I feel deep down inside that
Hey, yo,
it's always a hidden
yo.
narrative behind a lot of the things that get done. I mean, I say it in government, but I definitely say it in regular because
No,
if
no,
you if
no. What do you
this nigga
feel it?
scared,
What do you
but
mean you feel it deep down inside? Go ahead,
I
yo.
thought you was talking about the government shit. I don't know about that, but
You talking about y'all
well,
feel it deep down inside? Like what? Go ahead, yo. You felt the government deep down inside you? Cause that's wild. If that's what you felt.
listen. No homo. Uncle Sam do be touching niggas' butts, man. He touch everybody butt. You ain't safe, nigga.
I don't
He
have
did.
no uncle's name Sam, bro.
Hey,
Like I don't.
that nigga Uncle Sam touch your butt every year, nigga. Nobody wanna
What?
hear that.
What? That's not my
Yeah.
uncle. Like who are you talking about? Like I don't have an uncle named Sam. Like who?
Yeah, he
What are you? No, I don't know what you and
listen,
your uncle do, but I don't have an uncle named Sam.
ladies and gentlemen. I mean I don't have a problem. I pay my taxes. I don't yes, this thing. But he said Uncle Sam don't come see him every year. I don't know about that. But the thing is, like I always used to tell cats back then, the weak minded will run with something like that. That's the reason why that cult shit, the cult shit, the Illuminati, the secret organizations. I mean, me myself personally, I have looked into the Illuminati. I have looked into the Masons. I have looked into Pleasant Grove. I'd have looked into the Rockefellers. I'd have looked into the Rothschilds. I'd have looked into every conspiracy theory that people have thrown out there. And I'm not going to say that all of it is not fake because that's how they, you think of like a firecracker. You light it and you got time to run because that stem has to burn before that motherfucker go off. So that's what they is. That's what they do with these stories. They bring up places like, oh, they go to Bohemian Grove and do gay shit before they go in the office. So now when a person researches and realizes that Bohemian Grove really does exist, Bohemian Grove really does have a big tall owl statue, it adds up. So just so happen you get somebody to make a video at Bohemian Grove the night that these weird ass cult people just so happen to be there. And then they got another time where the governments went to go meet there for like a presidential picnic. And that's the same night with them with the robes on doing a freak ass dance. See what I'm saying? Like people don't like they light a fuse and they got enough truth on it because people only need to see step one, step two. Oh, this shit real, bro. They said it's an alien that look like a spacecraft. Yo, that's an alien, bro. You forgot about Photoshop? No, that ain't Photoshop,
Aliens, I
bro.
sent you.
They said they got an alien and they
That was
got a space.
aliens.
Huh?
That was aliens I sent you, nigga.
One. You talk about the joint they was interrogating? I sent you the joint.
No, nigga, the other John. Where they was in the casket already. They
The
killed.
aliens?
Yeah, they zapped their ass.
Hey, it's fucked up, man. But
Hmm.
like I always used to like it's even when I looked into it, I spent countless hours looking into the information, dealing with that stuff as far as conspiracy theories, and I always ended up back at the same road. They use the people who has truth to create truth. Truth creates traction, traction creates the crowd makes something explode because they add their stories, make it bigger. Then they go get some shit that the last person didn't say and spice it up. And then this
Mm-hmm.
dude, and then that's how the train goes and goes and goes. I mean, also too, the blame is the people who own the channels who put the stuff out there. They
That's
created them videos. The black dude that made the main Illuminati video channel I used to watch back in the day, that was a black dude. They end up kicking him off YouTube back when they kicked off all them political leaders like Farrakhan and them. So he got pretty big in the conspiracy theory. But people, the government and YouTube got tired of people spewing out that shit because kind of sort of to me, they felt the same way I felt. A lot of it didn't hold no weight. So it's kind of hard. You run around talking about it's two families with fucking infinity money. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, they got infinity money. They own every bank. I mean, yeah, it's called the government. The government is a family, then hey, I guess so. I mean, so it depends how you look at it, but I mean, as far as them theories, like I say, people take stuff, and I mean, even with this Remy Ma situation, same exact thing. I feel either it was a conversation that a nigga took the wrong way and it got out the wrong way, or two, this is a narrative that they're playing, and her and Papoose are okay with this narrative because it is building that platform and is getting hella attention and hella views behind it.
bro.
The reason why, hold up, the reason why I say I believe this theory is I'm a very advocate, love, and hip hop watcher from day one. And yes, I do watch people go on there and fuck their lives up and expose dumb shit just to get there. So that's when, not saying this is what they doing, but I that shows me the measures of marketing that people will go. See what I'm saying? People don't really care. Like right now, everybody wants that success. And they know that the way to get to it, because the way that the world is set right now, you will only succeed negative. If you don't hate or spew negativity, you will not succeed. Period. It's very, very hard. It's very hard if you're not putting out some type of negativity. See what I'm saying? Like for instance, I'm gonna throw a shot out in the dark.
What you talking
And
about is like, bro,
what?
you gotta relax. You gotta relax. All I did was ask you if you like McDonald's French fries, and then you start talking about how Remy cheated on Papoose, and how you was very hard, and how um the sky's blue because sometimes it's green when the moss sets on the other side of the earth. It's like bro. I didn't ask you that. All I said was, did you like McDonald's French fries? And you
You
just
ate
went into the
McDonald's French fries while you was hard. That's not my business.
That's what all I did was ask you a question, bro, and you
But
came up
it's
with this
not
whole
my
story, bro. All I
it's
did was
not.
ask you a question about French fries.
I understand, but it's not my
Yeah,
business. It's not my business. You ate McDonald's French fries hard. That's your business.
that's not what I said.
That's what it sounded like. I'm just
No, well,
saying.
see, that's what I'm saying. That's what's wrong with your brain now. You
See
can't
what I'm
focus.
saying?
You don't
I
even know
didn't.
what topics we on, bro. Like you tripping.
I'm just. Man, I'm trying to put the people on, man. Like some know, but all don't.
No, I'm
You
fucking with
know,
you. I heard everything you said, bro. You
look at
you
but
definitely right.
but
You definitely
conspiracy
right. Definitely
theories,
to an extent, bro. You definitely right.
I tell stay away from them people. I mean, even like I say, I
Hmm.
wasted about 2 weeks looking into the cats from outer space. I mean, for me,
Wow.
because I always believed it since I was little. I asked my mom along, like when I was little, I
They
love the
shot
movie
that shit in
Star
the
Wars.
studio, nigga.
I love the movie Star Wars, bro. And I used to ask my mom when I was little, okay, where that movie at? She said it's in space. How don't people walk around with no suit on in space? I don't know. What made them want to make a movie in space like this? How they know them robots? How they know them robots look like that? How they know? See what I'm saying? That was my main thing. How they know? How they know? So I start thinking about other movies. Another movie I loved as a kid called The Wraith with Charlie Sheen.
I'm not familiar with it, but go ahead.
Is he Charlie Sheen was this regular dude. He got this car gang made him race. He ended up dying in a race. Something came from outer space and brought him back to life in the body of Charlie Sheen. And he
That
ended up,
wasn't the motorcycle movie.
no, it's called The Wraith. And he ended
Oh,
up
okay.
being, he came back as this car and he was racing all of them and killing them. See what I'm saying? Like certain stuff make it strange. Like I always wondered why in these movies
So was it
was
called the
every
Wraith or was it called the Wrath?
oh yeah, I know for the fact the Wraith, because the Wraith is a ghost.
Okay.
See what I'm
Talk your
saying?
shit, nigga. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, nigga.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. That's one of my top movies, bro. It ain't that appealing of a movie you watch, you might fall asleep, but it's one of my favorite movies, definitely when I as a young boy. Because it came out like in the early 80s, mid 80s, like Charlie Sheen, one of his first couple movies. I watched everything Charlie Sheen was in, but
His name's
that
Carlos. But go ahead.
but the way I'm saying is every movie, something came out of the sky. Where did that come from? So
Of the sky.
my mom used to tell me somebody writes these movies. So I
Exactly.
asked her, they knew you could go up there and there's aliens and saucers and they have powers and all, like, come on, man. So they just knew this. So at the end of the day, I'm sorry, man. Deep down inside, since a child, I always felt that they had been giving us information. I felt like they had been giving us technology. And if you want to know how far back I think is dated to, probably dog the early 1800s. Because honestly, we are human beings. And I
Mm.
hate when they play this card like, you ain't no Einstein. You ain't no genius. Suck my dick. Period, bro. I really believe that these aliens been helping people invent this brilliant, life-changing stuff forever. I'm not saying that a human being can't come up with it, but think about it, dog. Look at the components of this stuff. And you just thought about this? You just made a whole surge capacitor? Yeah, I just had a surge capacitor sitting back in the 1800s. Shut up, bro. Come on. You thought about this?
We did.
Combustible engines. Y'all was riding horses. But you just all of a sudden woke up one day, fell off the chair, and now you got a combustible engine. Stop playing with me, man. Nah, bro, I ain't stupid. I mean, like I said, scientists, they got the paperwork because it had to be created.
You're
But I
right.
really want somebody to sit here and lie and tell me that you was riding in a horse and buggy, and just one day some dude woke up and said, if you pour fuel into a chamber, it can combust and you can put a shell around it and it could go up and down with pistons and you know, it can make you go fast and you can drive. No. Or like this, let me fix that. Because I think the first car was a steam engine.
Yeah.
Who told y'all that steam could drive? Who told y'all steam could produce
God
power?
did.
This bull, man. He crazy, man. But I don't know. We're gonna take a little brief break, man. And we'll be back. Yeah, it was good. I mean, always like we say, man, you know, we're gonna wrap it up though. Call it in. I mean, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell again, you know, all that good stuff. But we'll see y'all again next episode. We out of here.